Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me for another Guilty Gear Strive video. Uh, I'm in my replay channel. As you can see, I've done a little bit of playing outside of the videos, but I wanted to show you guys my first attempts at Ino. I'm not sure exactly how it is pronounced, Eno or Ino. I've heard Eno, I've heard Ino. I usually say Ino. Um, so I'm just gonna go with I know for now. And I do hope everybody's been having a good day, good week. Hope you've been being safe out there. But I wanted to do this because I know has been a character I have been interested in playing, but never could. I just couldn't figure it out. My brain just couldn't grasp it. And in this, she's also pretty she's intricate. She's not necessarily complicated, but she's intricate, right? With just the way her dashes work and the way she applies pressure differently from other characters, pretty much. But I did these are the first 4 matches, actual real matches that I've done with her. And I wanted us to kind of give a little look-see at them. Because I actually think Ino's really cool and interesting, and when you can do her more sophisticated stuff, she's just incredible to watch fly around the screen and do all her stuff. It's just really, really fun to watch. I went into practice mode before I did these matches just to try to find kind of a little bit of a wombo combo, and I found that. And I applied it to these fights. So let's take a look at them. And I am back in Tower 8. And I think I won all of these matches but one. Let's see if I can do this in order. We have 937, 933, 930. Okay, so this should be the first match. So let's take a look. Sorry about that, I got quiet. Sorry. Phone beeped and went to check what that was about. But yeah. I was looking at getting more colors, and the color pack is $15. Like, I love this game and I want to support it, but I gotta say, that's a bit overpriced in my opinion. They're extra colors. Probably $7-8 probably would have been the appropriate amount in my opinion. And I know it's like, I think it's like doubling the amount of colors per character. But let's see. So we started off trying to challenge Ramlethal's opening, which is her stand slash. She still beats Eno's. So we definitely aren't gonna do that anymore. I'm trying to get her into a position where I can apply my pressure, but she's all over the place. And then she's zoning me out with her hits, so the Ramlethal privilege. And I'm still not confident with my buttons, so I misclick a lot. Yep, I caught her with that combo, pushed her into the corner. And then I messed up the input, which is why it was delayed there. And you can see my inputs on the left side of the screen. Hell, you can see hers too. I'm gonna have to caught her, got her. That's pretty much the wombo combo. It is the fly in, kick, stand slash, into heavy slash, and then into her spike. Yeah, she also has Psycho Crushers, which I love, and when you put them in combos, look amazing. So, yeah, we're still trying to get used to Ino's movement here. So, still trying to maneuver her into a position. So, I used the projectile, got her. There's basically the. She missed. that upside down kick that you see Ino does, that does the red flash, it actually goes over lows. Got her again. There's the yep, got her. Boop. Got her. Yeah, like once she got put into the blender, the Ram didn't know what to do. And that's just one little, like that's the most basic of basic for Eno. And it's so good. If a player doesn't know how to deal with it, they just die to it. It's so crazy. So we won the first match. I think we lost the second match. I want to say we lost the second match. If not the second match, we lost the third match. Let's see. Oh, also, I also went through Ino's story mode to get a little practice in like real situation application before I did this. And she ends up teaming up with well, in story mode or arcade mode, if you don't know, the characters usually get a team up partner when they go up against Nagaryuki at the end of it, because he's the boss and he gets a bunch of ridiculous buffs. So you get actually a partner to help you fight him, and it's actually a past version of her, apparently, because I know is a time jumper just like Axel, but she can control it, whereas Axel just gets dumped places. All right, so I didn't try to challenge her startup here, and I'm trying to watch out for her constant, like, the fact that she likes to just run in and jump in like that. Like, it's a lot of aggression from this Ram. It's a lot of just raw aggression. So we're just trying to get ourselves set up. I'm doing a couple of but I think she beat me on chip here. Yep, she chipped me out on that one. She had nothing to lose there because she had a huge life lead. So yeah, just throwing that out and seeing if I would block it and chipping me out. I don't know if they did that to chip me out. I assume yes, because they saw how little health I had. Whoop. Boom. Yep. Boom. Yep. Yep. Nope. No gap there either. Yeah, and the Ram gets kind of crazy once they realize if I catch them in that, they don't know what to do to stop it. Okay, so they got out of it that time by, I think they high jumped. They were able to get away from it. Yep, caught you again. Yep. Okay, so now they seem to have figured out a way to get away. Got her. Okay. So as you can see, Ino's dash is not the conventional dash. Her dash actually sends her up at an angle, which is really weird to get used to because everyone else's just shoots you directly at the opponent. So it's really difficult to get used to it. Okay. Yeah, they immediately press buttons to challenge me when because I actually misinputted there. I wanted to go with the heavy slash. It's called Stroke the Tree. It's when she dashes forward and does that spike. But I was trying to do that, but I accidentally did kick instead, which got me the other one, which allowed her to mash it out. And then she burst. And then she tried to... I had enough life to deal with the chip here. So we're kind of positioning. Yep, she's trying to use her range, and she grabbed me. Yep. I was expecting the grab, I just didn't know how to stop it. Because teching grabs in this game is really finicky. Grabs are like the fastest attack in the game. And if you try to tech it and your timing isn't perfect, you usually just get grabbed. They do need, I think, to do something about the grabs. So I lost that game, and I won and then I won the next two. So let's see. I started needing to adapt, but the Ram just got... I felt like the Ram was getting more and more aggressive as the match went on. Um, and I had and me trying to adjust to it uh was a little slow. Uh because it builds up that tempo. It's all a dance, it's all a tempo, it's all a beat, and like they revved up the beat real quick, and I was like, I'm not prepared yet. So it took me a little bit to get prepared. I also really like Ino's intro, where she just kind of comes through a time portal, and then she literally floats her guitar out of a time portal into her hand. So yeah, see how the ram got really aggressive. Yep. Nope. Nope. Can't do that. And I'm blocking because the swords explode in the corner. So she's trying to keep me trapped in the corner. Every character being trapped in a corner in this game is so terrifying. And I'm assuming that's why they made it so that you basically break the walls so someone can't just trap you in a corner forever. Because there are some characters that literally could. If the wall didn't break, they could literally just trap you in the corner forever. Ino is, I think, one of those characters. Because, so basically, the setup that I'm doing to Ram is also kind of a mix-up. Because what she has to do is she has to guess, am I going to do the overhead kick? Am I going to do the quarter circle hard slash? Am I going to run in and grab? Or am I going to sit back and do my projectile, which then puts even more pressure on her? And I haven't gotten comfortable enough with Ino to even do those options in a way that's comfortable for me. So, but this Ram doesn't know that, right? I'm literally just doing what I can as a scrub. Yep. Yeah, and the Ram is now just bouncing all over the place. Yeah, and I didn't get my dash after the projectile there, so I tried it again and Ram jumped over it, but I punished her for it. Yep, and then we won that one. That one was a close one. That one was a close one. One mistake, I could have lost that one. Okay, so... And then our last match. Now Ino has some overhead strings where she can just overhead into overhead into overhead like 7 times. It's nuts. I'm trying to figure out how to do it because it looks so good. If you go online and you look up Ino combos, her combos look fantastic. She is an amazing character to just watch and just watch her do what she does. Like it is fantastic to watch a really good Ino. And honestly, I like her. It's odd that I like her as much as I do. Considering I've never been able to figure out how she plays before, so I assume they've simplified her a lot. So it allows my Neanderthal brain to actually comprehend what's going on with her, I assume. And I really am partial to this yellow color. I think it's like a yellow going on a sort of gold. But yeah, I really like her in this yellow color. Yeah, wasn't watching out for the projectile there. A lot of people get hit by Ram's projectiles because they don't expect her to just throw her swords away. She's much weaker once she loses both her swords. Yep. Yeah, her lows pushed me just far away enough that I was able to do slash. Now the air grab I did there was purely by accident. I was actually trying to do Ino's aerial dust move, and since I was holding forward because I was dashing in, it grabbed her out of the air. So that was actually purely by accident. It looked like a big brain move, and I am a genius because it worked, but it was accidental genius. when you're a genius by accident, just let people think you're a genius on purpose. Shh. Yep, got her. Yeah, and she's punishing me when I whiff that. So I have to be careful of that in the future because I'm sure other characters will be able to punish me for it too. There are a lot of things I could have done to make Ram's life so much harder in these matches, but once again, this is literally my first 4 matches against an actual person with Ino. So, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I found a game plan that seems to work really well, and I just went with that. Everything else I am literally coming up with on the fly. So the Ram here seems to be being a bit more cautious. Yeah, I anticipated her trying to punish me. I did that on purpose to see if she would delay a little bit, and she did, and I was able to punish her instead. Like, I'm not using my supers, I'm not roaming canceling, I'm not doing very much, I'm not like running in and grabbing, but it's because I don't understand Ino's timing yet. Like, you can see that I whiffed the hard slash, which is when she smashes her guitar into the ground. I whiffed that because I'm not even comfortable with Ino's range yet. Like, so I didn't know that that wouldn't connect that way. Got her. I think the Ram was expecting me to do the overhead kick again, and I ended up going into quarter circle heavy slash. Either that or they tried to back jump and it caught the back jump. Because there is a moment where you are completely defenseless when you try to back jump. But yeah, those are the 4 matches that I did with Ino. I think she's really fun. If I put, I'm going to have to, so I'm going through different characters for you guys just to show you what's going on, at least at my level with those characters. I'm going to at some point in time have to pick one and stick with that one and learn everything with that one. At some point in time, I'm just trying to, vary up the characters a little bit, and I don't honestly know who I want to just stick with. Like, I wanted to stick with Zato, but now that I've played Geo and Ram and Ino, now I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to stick with one of them. I don't, and Ino is looking really good. I feel like the options that I'm lacking with Geo and Ram, I have with Ino. And Ino's just a joy to watch. She really is. But that'll be the end of this video. It kind of a short one, I know. But you guys continue having a good day, continue having a good week, continue being safe out there, and I will hopefully see you in the next Guilty Gear Strive video. Later.